It's a tremendous honor, right? And I think it is a recognition, not just of like the work I do, but of the work of all my students and my colleagues and the staff here. It's really a recognition of that whole effort, because I wouldn't be able to do any of what I do without all that support. I came to Boise State after I completed 6 years in the Navy. So I came to Boise State using my college fund and GI Bill. And I was inspired to pursue a degree in electrical engineering based on the technical work I'd been doing in the Navy. And so while I was here, I got involved in the McNair Scholars Program, which at the time I thought was just a scholarship, but it turns out there's a lot of work associated with that in terms of undergrad research requirements, courses, and things like that. But that program really helped open my eyes to the potential of a career in research. And they gave me a lot of resources to prepare for graduate school. And so through that undergrad research experience, through the support from McNair, I ended up pursuing a PhD at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign, which is one of the top universities for semiconductors. And that's where I focused my doctoral work before returning to Boise State as a faculty member in material science engineering. Now's a good time to be in STEM, right? And you've chosen a strong major, work hard and enjoy it. But I really do look at it as a foundation for the rest of your career. What you're really doing is learning how to solve problems, right? And how to work on a team, because your career will take you in all sorts of directions. And if you have that fundamental skill set coming out of Boise State, I think you'll be very well positioned to either innovate technically or contribute to other types of teams, business or management and these kinds of things. So, but also enjoy your time, have fun, and don't study too hard. So my group is the Advanced Nanomaterials and Manufacturing Laboratory here at Boise State. And we try to work on problems that we say have no regard for socioeconomic, cultural, or political boundaries. These really grand challenges that affect all of humanity. And we do that through the materials and manufacturing lens, right? So we try to look at new and emerging nanomaterial systems, understand their fundamental chemical and physical properties, and then how can we take that knowledge and apply them in problems in energy, in healthcare, and in the environment. And all that through a manufacturing lens, so that if we do have a good fundamental breakthrough, that technology can be quickly translated to industry and commercial application. I just got back from a big trip to Australia, where we participated in the International Astronautical Congress. And I think, not to sound cliche, but space is the next frontier for material science. And seeing what groups around the world are doing in low Earth orbit when it comes to manufacturing materials or pharmaceuticals in microgravity environments, it's going to be a wide open new economy, right? And I think material science will have a big role and can benefit a lot from that environment, and a lot of room for new discovery, fundamental discovery, as well as new applications. So I do want to focus a lot on metal organic chemical vapor deposition of 2D materials, trying to grow these things at wafer scale, these materials that are 1 to 3 atoms thick, and see if they could have an impact in the microelectronics industry. But more than that, also looking at, can we use a tool to discover new materials with the help of artificial intelligence and machine learning? Help expedite the process as well. And then can we design materials for extreme environments? Like, can we design materials that will enable new sensors in the core of nuclear reactors, or in space, or in hypersonic vehicles, and these types of really high temperature, high pressure, corrosive environments? We can find new knowledge that we don't have the tools to probe right now.